Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hey, everybody, welcome. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hey, now, do you hear all the sounds around here, or do you hear like a clear sound from? I'm using, I think, from this thing here. So is it kind of noise canceled out where you're not hearing all the background sounds? So let me know about that, because I think it might be good like that here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. All background noise. Okay, so let's see. So tell me if it's better. Oh, do I even have? Oh, I don't even know if I have the. I may not even have the microphones here. Can hear you okay. There is background noise as well. Okay. Well, there's going to be some background noise. Okay, a lot of noise. Well, there's just going to be some background. I got to use the internet here. Okay. So anyway, it is what it is. And I don't have even the other microphone. Okay. Anyway, it is what it is. I wonder if I have another system. Hare Krishna. So, you know, maybe we do this as kind of like a bit of an istagosti here. You know what I'm noticing in our Sangha here, and I'm sure everybody else is, Krishna is building a family here. And I've noticed when I've seen other devotees, like devotees in different Sanghas, like Vedic Bhakti Sanghas, others, just other Sanghas, you know, everybody's mixed. We're mixed with different types of contaminations to keep us from being close-knit family of devotees, you know, more advanced, you know, the more, like, the devotees, yeah, a cleaning machine here, yeah. It's like the devotees were 500 years ago. Also, they got very purified and being close to the Lord and His devotees, advanced devotees, they're getting together, and it causes a natural purification. Of course, they're chanting Hare Krishna, doing kirtan, but they're also associating with each other. Okay? And we can forget that and think, well, it's only just the kirtan and that and everything is just, but you know, they also were together doing this. So when we're getting together, you notice it causes stuff to start to come out only. Otherwise, you know, we're just on a video, we're alone doing this, you know, and we're kind of thinking we're crying and but then there's this other part of us, you know, that's when we get together all of a sudden, ooh, I don't like you, ooh, this is, you know, no. And then we get on the video and all of this is hunky-dory, okay? But part of the purification is to understand this. Purification is not only from a distance, it's from interaction coming in there. It causes the dirt to come out more also. It's a balance. Otherwise, you know, if you want to go slow and still, in some lifetime, you may think, well, I've arrived in I don't need to associate with people physically and do this. Even though Lord Chaitanya had a family, Jesus had a family, Christians have a family affair of devotees they associate with. You think now you're just going to be one of these Babaji types and go back without his... Even Haridas Thakur chanted alone, but he had the good fortune to have a devotional family, didn't he? He didn't just stay away from them. He's, let me go with you. Be with the devotees and associate. I mean, it's what I'm experiencing. When I hear devotees say to me, you know, well, they're all contaminated over there. I don't need to go and be with you physically. Come on, man. There's something fishy. There's something that's not right inside. I mean, it's right as far as, you know, you are, everybody's what they are. But hey, man, it's about getting purified and feeling the wonderful family of being. You know, it's like if you don't feel close to this family here, that is growing, that is prasad. This is Krishna's mercy, man. This is prasadam for us. I can't create such a thing on my own. It's the Lord creating this here for us. See? And all I know is it's very wonderful to be a part of this. See? But when some parts of the family are feeling like, oh, it's contaminated there. Ooh, I don't like that person's personality, all that. Hey, man, you're getting purified, and you know it's. The opportunity is here, and so don't fault us for saying, come on, you know, come hang out with us. That's how you're going to get purified. You know, to do this kirtan in association of the devotees, not only by cyber. I mean, when the opportunity is here, why not take advantage of it? You can ask Tom, ask him if he got any benefit from coming here. You know, matter of fact, I'm going to have him make a video that he can tell what he got, the difference between doing this alone and coming here and doing this, or the difference of coming here and doing this and just going over to see Johan and Govinda. You know, coming to be with the Guru as well as the ones close to the Guru here. If you don't believe me, what kind of benefit there is, then find out from him. See? So, you know, hey man, welcome to the family. This is a family affair. And if you wonder, you know, it's just like, you see, like the river which she went through, I came here and she went all this stuff coming through. But look what's happening from that. Oh, so much more freedom, more feeling close to the devotees and all of that. And, same thing with Lalita, went through a year of tense suffering. And it's always the same thing. Oh, it's always them. It's because of them. I'm an ecstatic devotee, you know. So... And so some others are going through that here, and it's the same number. Oh, well, you know, I'm you know, there's a kind of a pride in that. And Krishna's going to get you. He's going to purify you to the point where you'll like to be around devotees. Just a matter of time. You know. So I don't know. You know. So That's spontaneous purification. It's like if it's happening, it's happening. Right now, the dynamics, though Krishna is using everybody to cause a dynamic here, to give, to point, to teach us what is real bhakti. How do we get into this Krishna conscious state? See, you notice the Lord was here with his devotees, right? Well, we got to become like that too. We got to like to be with devotees. Yeah. So anyway, this maybe help you not get bewildered by these things. Why does the Lord change his attitude? Why am I changing my attitude about certain things or certain persons? Well, the Lord is purifying everybody. We're all, in this together. Lord Chaitanya was doing that with his devotees. He would change his attitude sometimes and say, oh, I don't really want to see this person. And that was purified him. Rupa Goswami, he threw what was it? Jiva Goswami out of Vrindavan. Get out of here. I don't like your attitude. Go away. So here, the purification not go away. We say, hey, come here, come. And people think, oh, gotta come. I don't know. I don't want to come. There's contamination. Yeah. So we just say, come. They say, go away. We say, hey, come forward here. Hey, man. Hey, isn't this better? We tell you, come. They say, go away. Lord Chaitanya would say, go away, get out of the association. We're saying, no, come forward. Come closer. It's better, isn't it? More compassion here. It's hard to understand how the Lord Chaitanya is working. It's not the way it seems. It's like Lord Chaitanya, the Caitanya-caritāmṛta, there's that verse in chapter 23, in the hearts of devotees, in the devotees who chant the holy names with great devotional ecstasy, nobody can understand their plans, their ways, their devotional moods, their feelings, their intentions, all of this. You just got to somehow trust that something important is happening. So, just ask you to kind of, you've been around long enough to just kind of trust. If it seems like it's the opposite of what it is, it may not be the way you think it is. See, unless one is actually an ecstatic devotee, really deeply ecstatic, not just an ecstatic devotee, but actually going through the fire and getting really subtly purified more, can you understand these deeper workings that are going here, and helping everybody. Yeah. Hey, Johan, Pani, welcome. Welcome to the club. Isn't that amazing? Welcome to the club. People think a club isn't, so yeah. So if you got to be part of a club, you got to get the club sometimes. It's part of it. So let's see here. Let's chant a little japa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Any comments or questions? Let's interact now. Put some comments up here.
Yes.
Like a beanbag. Yeah. Their amp has got a beanbag for quite a bit. Who would have What are we making here?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. I'd sing a nice song, but we're too many people here. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. You guys must have some comments or questions inside, huh? Put it out there. Be honest, man. Let it all hang out. Don't be afraid. You can speak without fear here. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. So, Jesus said, they will know you're my disciples by how much you love each other. Okay? That's what's going on here. The Lord it's true. This is not a slow track. This is a fast track. But it's just like that. Yeah. Hey, bumblebees. It's just like that. Those who are actually my students and my disciples, they will be known, my real disciples, okay? The ones who are really getting it fully, see, full, not just here, and not just like, at a certain level of purification where the Lord is giving himself, yes, is very good, but fully getting it. Okay, that fully getting it is not only do you love Krishna, but you're going to love Kruna, but you're going to love yummy there. They're going to be very yummy, truly yummy, not yummy in name only. Okay, yummy, and you may have to go through, be honest and all that stuff to get there. But yummy is going to be yummy, and Kruna is going to be yummy. Okay, you're going to have to see, and others too, that maybe you think of it all this way. Because those who are really fully surrendered, trying their best and everything, and if you're not seeing that way, we're here to help that to happen, because this is the meaning of that statement. They will know that you are my disciples by how much you love each other, how much you're really getting this, how much you really love God is full with how much you love our family members here. Literally. And then that spins out to everybody else. But charity begins at home. And part of my work here is, I can see it unfold here spontaneously, the Lord shows me. Part of my work here, he's showing me, is that we come to this place where we love each other. So we can prove that we're the real disciples of Jesus and Lord Chaitanya. We're like them. Because the neophytes, they don't. They're fighting and bickering and all that. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm here. This is the fast track. This is the Green Beret training. Yes, it burns. Yes, it's fire here. Yes, it's all of that. But people going through this fire are going to be left with being loving devotees of God and of each other, and then of the world also. Complete purification here. Okay? Not just, oh yeah, I love God, but I don't like yummy, I don't like Karuna. Oh, well, we're going to do something about that. And you're going to be happy about that too, ultimately. Maybe not now, but that's where this is all going. Otherwise, there's that little bit of hypocrisy there. I love Krishna and I'm pure and all that. No, yeah, the proof to Krishna, proof to the Guru, proof to all the Vaishnavas is that you're feeling these loving vibrations that are here. you know. If anybody is not being attracted to coming here, there's something that's not vibing here. And so we're here to get at that, you know, so that you can feel really deeply a part of this family. Not a force, it's an opportunity. Yeah? Okay, you can be honest too and say, well, I'm not ready for that opportunity. Okay, no problem. Yeah? But it's my duty to present the opportunity.
Watching them through the day and sort of thinking, oh, we're not in a great lunch, we need to monitor this child, which is what a primary school is able to do.
Yeah.
We have
Christo, I like this Christo. Christo is awesome. Thank you for coming, Christo. Yeah, and Johan, the devotees here in Nottingham, they just want to love you, you know, they just want to love you up. That's why that's concerned. They want you, you know. But of course, it may be too much for you. I can see that. But still, you know, Krishna's inspire me to what do they call it? To stoke up the fire a little bit. So you know, what the heck, man.
But what they then do, they still have the same expectations. They still want to see the same thing. Occasionally, you can't just say no. That's nice.
You know, the lotus lips of Krishna and Guru don't always seem like they're lotuses. They like they're fireballs coming out of there. Freddie says, I don't want to be part of everyone's personal purification when they are making live videos about their personal shit. That's why I take a very safe distance. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, it's wonderful. I mean, you don't have to watch it all, but it's nice to see, wow, you know, look at this person's going through. We can learn a lot from that. I mean, you don't have to watch, I don't always watch the whole thing when a person's, you know, putting it out, but some of it is good, you know, to watch some of it. You're going to see what the person's going through, you know? They're just, it's coming out of them because usually others are going to have to go through it. Yeah, you know. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, I'll just read what he says here. So Christo says, by watching Gaurahari's spiritual discourses, you can get purified from your deep defilements. Okay? Defilements means contaminations. Christo says you can obtain the right perspective to your current state of defilement. See? The right perspective. And that's really a good point. You don't know what your defilements are unless you have a perspective. And so we're using the perspective of how it worked with Lord Chaitanya and his preaching, how it's working in our preaching, practically. Because we can see by the example of the defilements of even ecstatic devotees. You know, look at Lalita is a wonderful example now. So this is like Krishna is like going to help so many people, and River also. It's a wonderful example of this. You know, you see the perspective going through it, how they had faith, even though, you know, they're going through it doesn't make sense to them or anything, but they have deep faith in their guru that something is is going to work out, even though there's a lot of resistance and all of that stuff. Okay? And so you notice the thing that's gotten those two through it is their faith in Guru. Okay? And so that's usually part of the test. And you may think, why is Krishna doing this to me? You know, this isn't fair. Yeah, he doesn't play fair. But often this is to show the glories of the devotees. You know, Lalita didn't believe. She thought, I'll never live this down. Man, to be labeled a putana and rejected by your own guru and all of that, I'm never, even though I have faith in my heart, I'm still not going to lose it. It turns out to be a great glory of hers. Oh, we can't wait to see her. You know, invite, come, you know, this is a great, wonderful thing to show, you know, it's so wonderful. And you think in the moment, it's why am I being humiliated and all of that stuff? You know, sometimes there's this, because of bhakti, there's these contaminations of subtle pride. You can't see it, but the Lord will work through the devotees to get at it. You know, it's like Vallabha. Here we go. Yeah, Vallabha is a perfect example. You know, he was considered a great devotee by Lord Chaitanya, but he had some pride of being aristocratic Brahmin and all that stuff, you know. And here we got you get a little mercy, you get some ecstasy, maybe a lot of ecstasy. And still there might be a little bit of pride. And it took the Lord, it took the ecstasy, it took the Lord, the ecstasy, and the devotees. See? All three of those to make Vallabha part of the group, see, part of the family. See, it's a devotional family. Yeah, that's Jesus's family. These devotees that really get it. You know, my ecstatic friends that I'm not, unfortunately, I can't relate to them too intimately because blow their minds. Gradually. But they're like a family. It's wonderful, man. I got firsthand. I could see how their intimacy, and they live together. Not all in the same house, but they're intimate friends. They get together and they talk together. And ecstatic together. It's just wonderful. And I just thought, boy, this is beginning here also. Okay. Sachi said, you used to say to us, best not to strip the skin off a snake too fast. I like that because I like snakes. I like that because I like snakes. Okay. You do too, right? I like snakes also. I do. Snake is even though they're considered like envious and all that, they're a beautiful creature. Even Lord Chaitanya likes snakes. Anantasesh, Yeah, Lord Nityananda, he liked to play with snakes. I like to play with two-legged snakes. Envious and all that. I play all the time with them on Facebook. We dance around a little bit. Like the mongoose can outsmart the snake. The snake is... It's the best reality show and a better thing. Yeah! It's a reality show, man. I think Lord Chaitanya was waiting for this time 500 years ago when we had this Facebook Live. What a tool, man. He had this all designed and created so that we can preach like this. And that all of us, we're all, look at this, man, 14 people today. All right, man. Johan says, you see that the love me so way are nothing coming to the beach, that I have nothing but doing, that is a lot of many. Can somebody interpret that, man? And you have many no nonsense things? Okay. Oops. That's where I'm at, by the way. Okay, now make this a little more clear here. Let's look deeply into what you're just saying here. I think I know what you mean, but I want to make sure. You say that to love me, so they are nothing coming to the beach, then it have nothing doing. Okay, you got to clear that up, man. Make it more clear, because that's not clear. I don't see you, replying to Christo. A part of this family, it's easy to write comments and don't show up. Hey, Freddie. I consider Christo part of this family. I like Christo. He's supported my preaching all the time, from the very beginning. You know, I feel very happy about that. So don't listen to Freddie, Christo. I consider you part of this family for sure. He's been around years, man. I don't care if he just drops in when he drops in. It's a feeling thing, man. It's not better being part or not. It's a matter of really understanding this grace transcends the worlds. As fast as you read, you have much personal shit to make a comment. There you go, Christo. Thank you. Yeah, it's a hard thing, man. Anyway, don't try to understand all of this, Freddie. It takes time. Madhusun, Nottingham devotees is glistening. I want to hear back from Johan. Please clarify that statement so I can understand what you're saying. Krishna says, I wonder why snake is such a detestable creature within the Christian theology. Yeah, well, it's detestable within the Vaishnava philosophy, more or less. It depends. It depends on how much realization you got. And see, for advanced devotees, snakes don't hurt them. Only the weak, only a weak person, weakened spiritually, is taken down by the snakes. Advanced devotees, I'm talking about the two-legged. Snakes have the qualities of envy, jealousy, competition like that. Their devotees are not affected by such persons. They actually can help them. Johan replying. All right, Johan, try to make this clear what you're saying. I think it's very important what you said, and I just want to, if you can just kind of clarify, or somebody clarify what he means. We'll have to go back and try and analyze it until you do. You say, I think you say that you love me so way, nothing coming to the beach. Then it have nothing the doing. That is a lot of many. That is a lot of many. And you have many for nonsense things? I'm sorry, man. I can't understand 90% of that. So let's see if we can make it more clear. Johan, Maharaj, if they love me, why did they not come to the beach in 2 cars? Johan, see, okay, Johan, you're puffed up. You're really puffed up. You are one proud guy. Who are you? Why should we come and see you? Why should, why? I'll tell you the reason why. Because I was misinformed. Pani said it's an equal distance to go to the beach. Like for him, it was like an hour and maybe a half or something, which is acceptable. For us, it's 3 hours when it's all said and done with traffic and everything. That's one reason. And another reason is why didn't we said, well, why don't you come here? What? I'm supposed to make you? I'm supposed to do your bidding? Who's guru here? Who's your spiritual master? What if Prabhupada was here? Would you say, Prabhupada, you should come see me? What kind of disciple is that? You're nonsense, man. You're bogus. Rascal. to think like that. Who the heck are you? Now, what an attitude that is. What kind of stuff is this? You don't treat your guru like that. Say, well, why don't we come and see you over there and spend 3 hours in the car with 5 friggin', or even take 2 cars and use all that pen. No, why didn't you come here, which is, an hour-and-a-half drive? Or we even tried to make it easy. Come, only 45-minute drive, man. We meet you halfway. You wouldn't do it because you guys are contaminated, man. You're contaminated. You're full of bullshit. Full of crap. Pride. Ask any of my associates here if they think I'm wrong. How dare you think? Ask Ranga, man, if that's acceptable to think we should be going to the beach to please you. You're the disciple, man. You're not my guru. Do you want to be my intimate friend? Well, hey, man, here's your opportunity. What is this crap? Pani knows what I'm talking. Maybe he won't say it and all that. He knows. What is it? You're not coming to see your guru, man. You're just doing this. What kind of bullshit is this? Hey, I'm just hitting the nail on the head. It's my job to help you. Who's going to help you? That's right. He's degraded from pure devotee to rascal. Temporary degrading. Hey Maharaj, I sent the details of the beach 4 days in advance and you guys decided. So what, Pani? So what? You said the details and you even said that it was less than it was. Anyway, I was still informed that it was not going to be a 3-hour thing. So when I found out, I changed it, man. I don't want to sit with 5 people in a car. I don't want to take 2 cars using the petrol. I don't want to spend 3 hours in the car. Why should you? Why should the spiritual master be inconvenienced? Would you do that to Prabhupada? Why can't you just say, well, hey, why don't you just accept the proposal of 45-minute drive to meet a bona fide spiritual master? You wouldn't even, all of your family wouldn't do this with Johan. That's contamination, man. You're not seeing things as they are. You're not clear. You're not clear, man. If you can't accept that, well, stay in your unclarity. That is not a clear thing to do, man. That's offensive, man. And then Johan telling me that these people here are contaminated? No, Johan's contaminated. That's really the truth. Come on, man. You got to see things as they are. Isn't that what it's about? Look at the facts. Look at the facts. Okay, it ended up being 3 hours, unacceptable. Right? Change the plan. Come see us. Hour-and-a-half drive here. Okay? Same amount of drive. No, we don't want to do it. Okay? And they said, how about you meet us halfway? 45. No, we don't want to do it. You're friggin' contaminated. If you can't see that, man, stay in that until you do see it. You don't want to see a bona fide spiritual master take a 45 friggin' minute drive? You're proud, all of you. Pride reeking with it. Pride, how dare you say such a thing. But anyway, you dared to say it because you don't see things as they are, man. Would you do that to Prabhupada? Oh, we're not going to drive 45 minutes because we don't feel, Noodles has got a headache. She would have drove to the beach, but she's not going to take 45 minutes to go and see us. Or even today, we could have met today. Didn't even want to do that. This is pride, man. This is false friggin' ego. And then Johan telling me that they're contaminated. No, Johan's contaminated with that kind of bullshit, false ego and false pride. You all analyze this and see if I'm saying is right. And is this logical? Is this the real clear thing? Or do you believe in your own bullshit? You know, that's what pride does. It makes you go away from the devotees. It's what it did. You're not here, are you? And you wouldn't even meet us halfway. That's pride, man. It stopped you from being with real, nice, wonderful, ecstatic devotees. River and Kruna included, and Tom and all of that. It's just too doggone truthful, isn't it, here? Well, that's too friggin' bad, man. I'm not here to waste my friggin' time here on this planet. I'm here to bring some friends back with me to Godhead. And you're not going to just do it on the cyber thing. That's okay. You get the opportunity to associate with real devotees and your guru, and you don't do it, you're contaminated. You're full of pride. You're full of false ego. I don't care details, so you could have came and meet us. It's the big deal. You ask Ranga what he thinks about. Go watch everybody. You should. That was Krishna coming through him. Ask him. He's very sensitive to this stuff. He's very sensitive to this stuff. You should check his video out. It's right there up on my thing. Listen to it, Pani. Listen to it, Johan. That's Krishna talking to you guys there directly. And let it burn out all of that so you can become real devotees and not materialistic devotees, not a Valabhabhata. I don't want to see my Johan stuck in a Valabhabhata obstacle. I want him to learn the full extent of Caitanya-caritāmṛta. Isn't that his heart's desire? Well, a little fire has to be put into the equation here. Fire of truth. Heavy, honey. This is heavy. You like it, man. You like this excitement. Come on. I know you. You told me you like this, man. You said, what, do you want a big Bhakti trip all your life? Maybe, man. Come on, man. Fire is good. Good stuff. False pride, lazy, subtle, false ego. Be exposed by a true guru. Yeah, that's why I like Cristo. He sees it as it is, man. He can penetrate into your psyche and know full well where the devotional level is. Exactly. Thank you, Cristo. Well, you know, Krishna, you know what he does? He's a rascal. He blames it all on me. I have to take the heat for all this. Johan, sorry, you are wrong. We are speaking before I came to UK, that we all go see Maharaj's place, and it was okay to all of us, okay. Then we found that was so far we make a different place to go. What's so far here? You say, Johan, and more come here. And I say, I'm coming for one day. You are saying, yeah, okay, yeah, I say okay, but in my heart I had to think about it a little bit. What is this, you come for a few hours and go home? What is this, you come for one day? Ain't enough. You come here at least 3 days, if you're going to come. I don't know how you're going to feel after this. Maybe you won't appreciate your guru anymore. Maybe this is the deal breaker. I don't know how it's going to be, but hey, man, I got to be real, man. This is coming. You still don't get it, and that's fine. You know, you might need to stay a little more back, like you do, you know, and do your videos, just like Lalita stayed, you know, in her little isolation for 1.5 years, and that's fine. You can do that, no problem. But anyway, this is here now, and this is what's happening here, and I feel how I feel, and I'm just expressing my truth, man. You know, Ranga Lake expressing, you know, that's how we're just being real, man. You can be real too. And I encourage it, be real. If you don't agree with me, speak it. Speak your truth, man. Anybody. If you think I'm too hard, too heavy, this or what, I don't know. I'm just being myself. That's how I feel. I feel a lot of things at different times. The bottom line, Johan, the bottom line is this. You guys wouldn't come even halfway to meet us. What is going on with that is, to me, is contamination, and that's okay. People are what they are, but I'm here to generate devotees, and this is part of the thing. Is the truth will set everybody free. The truth is, hey man, if you're not feeling attracted to be with us, even meeting us 45-minute drive together, man, anyway, that's where it is. That's the truth of it. See? So don't think that you're so advanced in this. No, this is part of the work here. Lalita felt the same thing. She was feeling, it's all their fault. They're going through this. I'm an ecstatic devotee. She also went through this. She couldn't believe what I said. She couldn't believe it at all. Oh, no. Oh, they're all here. Oh, my God. Look at this. Uh-oh. Watch out, Johan. Watch out, Pani. The whole group is here, man.
Yeah, be careful today.
Be careful. Look, especially this
watch
guy.
it now. We're watching it now because I've got my dander up now.
You got your... Okay, what do you have to say about all this?
I've got... It's an absolutely ridiculous situation. You've got a Guru Maharaj here who is fully bona fide and he knows everything about it. And he's teaching us. He's brought me from nothing to what I am now, which is nothing. In my opinion, but
I think it's greatness.
In his opinion, he thinks it's greatness. But so he's going to wonder for me, and wonder for everybody else. Everybody else in the sangha has caught something from Guru. So all we got to do is listen and follow Guru Maharaj, and we'll get somewhere. This issue about personality is completely a load of crap. I've never heard such crap in my life. It doesn't matter whether you swear. It doesn't matter whether you're not following the Brahman principle or whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What matters is your heart. If your heart's good, everything else is good. And language is just a question of speaking it.
Are they bad association?
What do you think? Do you think they're bad association?
No,
because
I already spoke my mind.
I've been there.
You like being there with them?
Of course I do. I love them. I love this girl here, and I love this person here. Even though they are a bit rough on the edges sometimes, I love them, and they love me. But as you know, I'm not rough on the edges at all. I'm
smooth as a cucumber.
Yeah, smooth as a cucumber. Yeah. So that's it. That is it. So what more do you want? Do you want to dress in a dhoti? Do you want me to dress in a dhoti?
Hey, our ratings are going up. We got 12, 13, 14 people coming.
Well, good for you. So just accept what you get. Accept it. And do what your Guru Maharaj suggests. Don't do what you want to do. Because that's bloody Vaidhi Bhakti, not it's not even Vaidhi Bhakti actually. Because you do what your Guru Maharaj says in Vaidhi Bhakti.
Oh, yeah.
It's pre-Vaidhi Bhakti, is that? So you've got a long way to go to get up to Raganuga Bhakti this time.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying.
So Johan says, sorry, I wanted to come, but we have Pani didn't feel like driving. See, oh boy, he's blaming Pani now.
Can you?
There's a train and buses.
No, I think he's talking about coming halfway or something.
Yeah, driving halfway.
Oh. So anyway, it is what it is.
Well, Paddy, I'm disgusted with you. I'm absolutely disgusted with you. You can't come halfway to meet who? You bloody Guru Maharaj. Not your bloody Guru Maharaj, but your Guru Maharaj. I just called him bloody Guru Maharaj because I'm angry. Can you see? Can I see I'm angry? I'm angry. I'm upset. And I want to bite somebody.
What do you think they're square? I mean,
you're going to ask me.
Squirty.
I didn't know anything about Johan's plans to go to Balinese until Kruna told me. I didn't know anything about these. For me, it's been very, I've just been watching what's been happening because I've had feelings about this, and this is been worked out by Krishna, and he's been directing this. You know, he's got Johan to come here, and so he can get purified. Guru Maharaj has changed my life completely. My heart is so softened more than ever before, and to be a devotee, I'm very. It makes me really happy to be part of this family, to have you as my guru, because of because of how empowered you are, because of how much strength that you have given me and the devotees, because of how you've extinguished practically, my false ego much more than before, and so many more things. To be able to you've helped me learn how to be with people, communicate with people, and want to be with people, to promote this message of Lord Chaitanya, and having all of these little, and I've had these little things that I've held, and Guru Maharaj has got them out of me, and honesty is the best policy. I'm going to look at you, Guru Maharaj, I'm sorry.
That's good.
Honesty is the best policy.
I like that.
And if we actually hold stuff, it goes, I mean, I do it with Kruna. If we actually hold stuff, it lingers, and it kind of dictates your actions from there on at times. And so to get things out, and if people don't, like, if you speak about a situation, and we'll talk about me, when I went to Barney's house, I behaved in a really childish way, and extremely childish, and I'm not going to make any excuses. And I was wrong, and hopefully I've never done that again, coming to your house. So I apologise for that, but they still held things about my actions, and if they'd spoken to me about it, because I thought, I assumed that it was all okay between us after what happened that day, because we'd been there 3 times, and that's fine, but if we hold things, they come out later like this, and to get them out straight away is very good practice. And I say this to myself before I say it to anyone, for me to get things out. So I will travel practically anywhere to see Guru Maharaj. Because Guru Maharaj is my lifeline, and so are the devotees, and having this spiritual family means more to me than anything, because of the way my life has been. And doing this now, what Guru Maharaj is doing is getting things on the table, getting it all out, so we can see where devotees are at exactly in their service for the Lord. It's just going to bring us closer together. When you know the whole of somebody, you can be with that person. When you know the whole of them, and you can be with that. And this is a great lesson for all of us. And I've just been trying to figure out what Johan's been doing. Because to me it was like him going over your head on many occasions, and I also see that maybe it had to happen like that, so we have come to this point now where you are actually saying it how it is, and I'm so pleased, because I'm like, Guru Maharaj is just watching. He's not saying anything. all week, he's not been saying it, and I'm like, something's going. No, but I didn't know what to say, because I know it wasn't going to come out very well if I said anything, right? And I'm so pleased to have waited for you to do what you do best, which is to help purify us all. And I could never do this path or be with you guys if you didn't come into my life and just get rid of my shite more and more. I'm sorry if I've caused any offences to any devotees out there. I apologise. It's my shit, and I'm releasing it for myself and for all of you guys. I'm going the whole hog, as fast as possible, kicking and screaming at times as well. But Guru Maharaj, thank you very much, and thank you.
So
Johan.
much is out now, isn't it? It's amazing.
The thing is, this is how it gets better when it's all out. because then we can see exactly what the false ego is kind of, the false ego likes to
very calm.
talk to you.
Oh, yeah, very calm.
Because I had this feeling about it a long time ago, a long time ago, and now it's there, and I didn't have to do a thing except just get out my stuff. That's all I can do is get out my stuff.
What do you have to say to this? Marco says this all sounds like a lot of duality stuff, liking, not liking, etc. And two people agree with him. Said, like, let's see who that is. By the way, let's see who that is. Who likes Marco's statement? It's good to see where everybody.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah, please do.
Just this liking and not liking. It's the false ego and the true self. The false ego won't like certain things because that's what the false ego does. The false ego is if we are in that false ego, that is the duality of everything. I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, wants to put split of everything, cause some kind of breaking up. But the true self, no matter, because I'm quite aware of a lot of my false ego. As much as I hear her, I don't do what she says. But I recognise where I'm at, and I'll always do what is going to be best. I do my best to do more now so than ever before to do what is best for everybody, and to kind of just get over it to my false ego. Just get over it to my false ego. Just get over it, because I'm staying with understanding Lord Krishna. Maybe there are little dualities, but it's because of the false ego.
Yeah.
That's why.
Maybe we should invite. Let's invite Johan up here to let's hear his side. Okay, we're gonna. Johan, hear your side of things here. Okay, so Johan, you're up. Okay, there we go. All right, man. Let's. I need support here. We're all here. There we go. I need support. I got to face a big gun here. All right. What do you got to say there, Johan?
Everything will come on the right time. If my feeling is okay, I come for one day. Why not accept this?
Go ahead. All right. Yeah, go ahead. We got it adjusted now.
Yeah. So for me, if I come for one day, you said I have to come for 3 days. But for me, I feel 1 day is also okay.
What do you think? Is 1 day good?
I cannot still understand what is the problem. Like for me, that's the problem. I want to come for 1 day. And then you said yes. And then you said, no, you have to come longer. So even 1 day, come on. Already it mentioned a tenth of a second with the beautiful master is already like, wow.
So why is it you only want to come for not even 1 day, like a few hours?
No,
why do you want to just come for a few hours?
I come up because the first train is on 7 o'clock. That's the first train.
Right.
And then on 5 or 6 o'clock, I have the next train because I'm here then back around 9 o'clock.
Why?
Why?
Why not a few days?
Because I want to come only 1 day. Is that what I want? I have also feeling I also want to have things, is or not? I see you. I come, I meet my spiritual master. I want to come and see you for 1 day. But it's enough. It's been in the strategy stages. Even a tenth of a second association is something amazing.
Oh, so you can spend 2 weeks over at Pani's place and only a few hours with your Gurudev.
No, you misunderstand me. No, you misunderstand me. You don't understand me. Sorry.
No, I don't understand either.
I
don't understand.
You don't understand?
I don't understand. I've got no idea what you're talking about. You said Quilavi, that's all.
Yeah, it
Okay,
doesn't make sense to me.
but that is your thinking, not mine.
Even Tom says it doesn't make sense to him why you would stay somewhere like at least a week and a half, and you won't come a few days here and be with your Gurudev. All you need is a 1/10 of a minute's association. Ah, you're full of crap there, Johan.
Okay,
That's the problem.
you really?
You need to come
Okay,
here and get
accept it.
purified.
Okay, I accept it. I'm full of crap.
That's right, man.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing.
He always says, listen to Guru, and he always says, in every moment, every speech, you say, go to Guru, listen to Guru.
You're not listening to Guru, are you?
I said I will come for one day. Maharaj said it's okay. And then he changed.
No,
changed
I said it's okay. I had to think
I
about it a
have,
little bit.
yeah, okay, and I have still
I had
to
to
do
think about
something,
it.
but I did wrong here. I have to fix it also.
Yeah. I don't know, man. And again, I don't want to force you, but I just think I don't, I think why waste your time, man? You gotta come for a few hours and then go back. If you come, if you see there is some purpose and some benefit you'll get, come for 3 days. As I'm not ordering you. I'm suggesting. That's all, right? Don't I just suggest?
Yeah, just suggest.
Okay, and
It's no suggestion. It's no suggestion. It is an actual order.
Well, I don't want to, it might be too much for him. I don't want to blow him out. But the thing is, I don't know, just a few hours seems like.
Maybe he's afraid to contaminate him.
Yeah. Are you afraid you'll be getting?
Johan, it would be really, nice of you to come for about 2 or 3 days. 3 days, because you know what? I know you don't know now, right?
You see him roll his eyes.
I know you don't. It's okay. It's okay. I know you don't know now.
Oh, she's talking again.
But this is going to change your life for eternity. You coming for 3 days is going to change so much for you. And oh my gosh, it will be so wonderful. And this is for you.
Listen, I cannot understand. For me, I have the feeling, for what is the problem if I come only for 1 day? I come to meet you. You cannot say I don't love you, but because you don't want to stay.
Okay.
I come for 1 day.
You know what? How about you just follow my order? You come for 3 days, okay? Only because I ordered it. And the order of the spiritual master is the active principle of spiritual life. And so if you come and follow that order, you're going to get so much benefit.
Okay, then I will come. Okay. Yeah, okay, I will come, but I tell you, I'm coming with a bad feeling.
With a what?
With a bad feeling.
With a bad feeling.
Okay.
That can go.
That will go, Johan. It will go.
But now I told also Penny, I have just the same feeling that all of you did in Turkey. I was chanting an amazing feeling. I got amazing feeling. I was feeling the flow. It was amazing with the Lord and thing, and everybody there also, poof! I just had the feeling, it's like, boom, just like in Turkey. Just like in Turkey. Now it's just, I have the feeling, you all of you just to me, like I was in Turkey. I said, hey, Maharaj, you asked me how I feel. I said, Maharaj, I feel amazing. I was feeling the flow, I was chanting, I was this and that. And he said, oh, but you have other feelings. And I said, River, sorry, you don't feel my feelings, what I have. And everybody was behind River. I get a block like anything to me, all of you. Now I have just the same feeling again. I'm feeling good. I want to come on there, but no. Everybody's like, whoa, like I've been attacked.
They're all against
being attacked.
Johan, you know when
wait, River, you did just the same in Turkey also. You did just the same in Turkey now. Just the same. I had the same feeling. That's why I want to come 1 day. If I'm feeling good, okay, then I can stay longer.
Oh, you didn't say that, man. You didn't say that at all. You were going back at 5 o'clock. You didn't even you didn't say, yeah, I'm just going to catch that train. I'm going back. I remember that clearly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's normal. When you have a sort of feeling, yes, and you come to a place where your feeling is already not good.
Yeah. Your feeling's not good is because, your false identification with this subtle stuff is going to die, and that's what you're feeling, because you're not getting the right hit on what's going on here. You think you are, and that's the stuff that's in the way. And as I say, I'm not trying to force you. This is an opportunity, and if you want to take it slow, you can do. This is the same thing Lalita didn't, when we were there in Turkey, she didn't also believe it. You also had the same stuff even then, but now is your turn. And it's just an opportunity. Or you can also just go back to your cave, you know, over there in your house and do, you know, do that. But, you know, Krishna's just trying to help you. And yeah, it doesn't feel right and everything. But if you follow this order, see what happens.
Okay, I was gone for 3 days.
3 days.
One thing, there's only one thing that I have to see. I'm very allergic against cat. And I told River that. I'm very allergic against cat, and already told River that before I have contact. So it's that even I get even bumps on my body.
The cat can stay in your bed.
What I also have to do with his body. River knows it. Because he said, okay, you can maybe stay at the house of my parents.
You know, Johan, I gave you several suggestions last year when you wanted to come to Nottingham to meet Guru Maharaj. Several suggestions. I even said to you that me and Kruna would stop at my mum's house, or you could stop at my mum's house. I looked at several rooms for you to stay here. I made loads of arrangements to try and get you to feel comfortable. The cat doesn't have to be here. My parents can look after the cat.
Well, I'm saying now I'm coming for 3 days. But see that I don't have too much problem with the cat. Voila. Finish the discussion.
No, not finished. No.
When the Guru says.
No, it's not finished yet. The cat is going to stay at the house, right?
The cat can go to my parents.
The cat's going to be at the parents' house. Okay?
Okay.
Problem solved.
I'm coming for 3 days. Voila.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yay! You feel happy about that?
Yeah, it is.
You feel happy? We're feeling good.
And we're feeling
all right. Thank you, Johan. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll pick you up at the station. Tell us the time. I think it's about 9:30 or so.
Can you just read what Pani wrote?
Oh, yeah. Let's read what Pani wrote. Okay? So just send us a message. Your time, we'll pick you up. Your chariot will be awaiting.
Something about being fed in the house.
Let's see here. All right. Honey's apologies accepted. When I'm hungry, including my wife Noodles. Next time we meet, I want you to treat me with some sweeties, Yummy. Sweets.
I'm the sweetest.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
That's a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Now everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy now, right? Yeah.
It's a great blessing to have the mercy spreading a lot of the time with Srila. That's from Ivan.
Yeah. It wasn't so bad.
I putted
a like Srila.
What does that mean?
I put in a like Srila. Oh, good.
What does that mean?
For Pani, probably. Okay. Roddy, now everybody's happy. Yes, I wish I was there with you all. Well, you know, someday you can come, get everything straightened out. Yeah. Anything else we want to do here? You want to read a little bit?
Intense,
yeah, it's been pretty intense. Yeah. Okay, let's read a little bit here. So you can read. Maybe we'll talk about something. Read from Srila. You know, devotional service is practical. It's not only this. Well, let us just chant the mantras, and you know, it's interaction with the devotees. You know, part of our purification. Yeah, loving God and loving each other.
Do you want tea?
Tea? Expensive. Do you need to have anything like that? You want
no, but I'll get you one if you want one.
Tea? I don't drink tea.
Or coffee.
Yeah. See how much it is. Oh no, somebody else. Go see. Go take a look on the menu and see what the prices are for coffees and teas. We don't want to spend money unnecessarily here. Too much. Francis wants to come also for 3 days. Okay, when?
August is okay time, but not the end of August.
Yeah, August. Come in August.
September's completely free.
September is free. August.
Not the end of August. The 19th to the 22nd are not going to be free.
Oh, yeah, help him out. Oh, jeez. Yeah, pick up his bike so it doesn't hit. If that bike, it may fall over. Okay. I'm thinking this has been pretty intense. Why don't we just take a break here?
Yeah.
Okay? Hare Krishna. We'll be back later. We need to. It's been kind of intense day today. Hare Krishna.